Hi, I'm Babymetal, and my channel is fully dedicated to the band Babymetal, and with every post, poll, and video that I create for this channel, my intention is always to respectfully support Babymetal and to engage with their very diverse fandom. And the fandom is quite diverse. Even within my small corner of the Babymetal internet, the Babymetal fans clearly have differing opinions on things. I'm not going to belabor this. Yesterday I made a poll where I asked for viewers' opinions on 2 video ideas. While both of those ideas ended up creating a fair amount of discontent in the comment section, I would say one was far more contentious than the other. Now, I'm not here to try and upset any Babymetal fans. When I brought these ideas to the table, I already knew that I could discuss them in a manner that remained respectful to the girls of Babymetal. I still feel that way. But now that I have seen the results of my poll after just hours of it being up, though a couple hundred people have already expressed interest in the topic, enough people have expressed discontent at the idea of a video being made at all on this subject that I don't feel comfortable pursuing those video ideas anymore. However, I do now feel compelled to make this very short video explaining why I proposed the idea, what my personal thoughts on the matters are, and I also feel extremely compelled to make a point about discourse in the Babymetal fandom in general, after seeing some frankly dismissive and closed-minded comments that clearly misunderstood what my intentions ever were in the first place. So here we go. I promise I'll keep this short and I will not use images or video of Babymetal that contains the ideas discussed in my poll. So first, the larger elephant. One of the ideas for a video that I proposed was stated as gay Moa speculation and shipping Sue and Moa. Keep in mind that not only do poll questions limit the number of characters, but I also was intentionally general in the topic suggestion because I didn't want to take a stance on the issue prior to doing the research and completing the video. I wanted to be guided by the facts. Unfortunately, some people still drew a conclusion about my intentions for the video, or in some cases found even discussing the topic at all in poor taste. Now that I have you here, if you care at all, let me explain my thought process here. My intention was never to score data on the internet and comb through fan theories to figure out whether or not I thought Moa was gay, or that she and Sue have some kind of relationship outside of friendship. That was never going to be the focus of the video. Rather, the video would have focused on where the rumor came from in the first place, how fans speculate on it to varying degrees, and whether or not it can be done at all respectfully. So here are my thoughts. Number 1, I do not think Moa is gay, but I think it would be totally cool and awesome if she was. Number 2, I do not think that Sue and Moa have any kind of relationship outside of long-term friendship and bandmates. I have not seen any evidence to support any of that. Number 3, creepy fans exist in every area of Babymetal discourse, and as discussed in the past, are likely the reason we don't have meet and greets. However, number 4, if you say that there's absolutely no way to discuss the idea of a member being gay or not without it inherently being disrespectful in some way, I do not agree with you on that. The Babymetal fandom is incredibly diverse, and who the hell am I to tell a gay person, for instance, that they don't get to wonder if their favorite idol has that in common with them? People speculate about all sorts of things about the lives of the girls of Babymetal, and while not all fans engage with that, most of them do so to some extent, and most of them don't seem to have a problem with a lot of that discussion. Except as it pertains to this issue specifically. And I just can't wrap my head around why being gay or not is somehow offending people to be discussed more than the countless other things people comment about the girls that is total speculation for fun. To answer a few comments I received, no, I would not get annoyed if someone shipped me with another dude. If people thought I was gay, that would not bother me. People who believe it don't know me, and people who do believe it can feel as they like. It isn't some kind of tarnish on my image. This sort of fan talk exists in many fandoms, and it can be completely harmless. I fully reject the idea that discussion should be shut down before they're even started just because some folks do make it creepy and disrespectful. We can talk about things respectfully while disavowing the people who take things too far. We do it all the time. I refuse to let the creeps dictate what I can and can't discuss. Some folks seem to take issue with the new fans coming in and seeing rumors that are untrue about the girls of Babymetal and getting the wrong idea about them. But if that wrong idea is about them possibly being gay, so what? It doesn't matter if they are or not, so why does it matter if anyone thinks they are, even if they are not? The only conclusion I can draw from that is one of 2 things. A, you think talking about sexuality at all is a breach of privacy and you would feel equally strongly about the speculation of Moa having a relationship with any man. Or B, you actually just have some kind of problem with being gay. Giving the benefit of the doubt, and assuming everyone here is cool with gay people, it would be a pretty hot take to suggest that no fan should ever discuss the prospects of possible relationships of famous people. It's okay to not be into that for sure, but to suggest that it is inherently disrespectful no matter how it is done, I respectfully disagree. That being said, I will not be making a video deep diving on the topic. I do not set out to upset people, and as I have stated over and over, I don't actually care whether Moa is gay or not. It makes zero difference to me and wouldn't change the way I see her at all, nor should it you. However fringe it is, the rumor of Moa being gay or not, and the shipping of her and Sumetal can be harmless fan discussion. And I'm not likely to change my mind on that. However, that discussion can be creepy and weird, and I do not support that. That takes us to the AI art topic. The other video idea I suggested was the ethics of Babymetal AI art. This topic was somehow viewed far less contentiously than the previous one, which is wild to me. Firstly, as it pertains to that previous video idea, if you create AI art or actual art that depicts non-consensual acts involving any members of Babymetal, I am not okay with that and do not support that. I have seen some disturbing images, especially AI ones generated of the girls, on YouTube of all places, and I actually reported one yesterday that objectively should be illegal. If you want to wonder about the private romantic encounters of the girls of Babymetal, you should probably keep the details of that to yourself. And you definitely shouldn't be spreading art about it that is photorealistic enough to be possibly misconstrued as real. I do not think it's okay that there's a YouTube short out there that has an image of Momo and Sue edited to look like they're about to kiss. Like, bro, what the fuck? That crosses the line and you shouldn't be doing that. That is not the same thing as simply wondering if a relationship exists between two of the members. Depicting images of those things is just as bad or worse than sharing explicit photos of someone without their consent. Full stop. Photorealistic AI images of the girls doing non-consensual sexually charged things is not okay and should be treated the same as someone sharing actual photos of someone without their consent. So, please stop doing that. It's gross. Anyway, this is already longer than I wanted it to be, so I really hope that my intentions were made clear and that you all understand what I was going for in my videos. But I will not be making those videos now. And frankly, I may not make polls anymore asking for feedback on video ideas, since I don't seem to be very good at communicating what the ideas actually are. I support and respect the members of Babymetal and the fandom, but the fandom is diverse, and I would prefer it if people could step outside their own biases for a moment to see the nuance that does exist. Labeling the discussion of topics at any level as disrespectful is usually not true. If you can respectfully discuss the Holocaust, you can certainly find a way to respectfully discuss whether someone likes boys or girls. It's just not that serious. It really isn't. Anyway, I'm probably going to change gears into another video about Babymetal interviews and continue working on my Everything About Sumetal video as well. At least we can all agree that those videos are harmless. As always, thank you so much if you support my channel, comment on my stuff, and are subscribed. I wouldn't have this platform at all if not for you guys, and I value each and every one of you. But that doesn't mean we aren't going to disagree sometimes. And that's okay. We can still be friends. See ya!